Hey Brickmaniacs, welcome back to another Friday sit rep. Our 4th of July is still going strong, so you can use that promo code BKM15, save yourself 15% on literally everything in stores and online. And before we get into our Friday stuff, the new stuff hitting brickmania.com, I'm going to plug our new Brickmania Reels YouTube channel real quick here because we got something kind of special from World War Brick that's debuting today.
No, you gotta just launch in with Lando and just turn the camera on.
Just put the camera right on me, exactly. No.
Yeah, so as you can see here, this is when we caught up with Beyond the Brick and kind of flipped the script with them a little bit. There's some other familiar faces that appear in the video here. So if you want to check that out, make sure to head over to our Brickmania Reels YouTube channel, link in the description if you want to be able to find it, and check out that video because we're going to have a whole bunch of content from World War Brick, etc. Debuting there. That's pretty much the place where our animations will live, our show footage will live, all that kind of stuff is in the Brickmania Reels channel. So if you're not, make sure you're subscribed to that, as well as the Brickmania Designer Studio channel, and then if you're watching this video, hopefully you're already subscribed here on BTV. Otherwise, we got some awesome stuff hitting brickmania.com, so let's dive on in, take a little closer look. All right, Korean War Month continuing to roll on. We are at the desk of Sergeant Nate taking a closer look at the new M46 Patent.
This is the M46 Patent. This is basically, so the M46 Patent was basically, they took like a bunch of M26 Pershings, they took them back to the factory, they re-overworked it. The engine, the back of the engine is completely different compared to a Pershing. They added a little idler wheel back here. The back looks completely different, and the reason why the Pershing was underpowered is because they basically gave it the Sherman engine. So they gave it a better engine,
beefed up horsepower. Yeah,
and
okay.
This is basically, and the gun is different as well because it has a little thing here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
thickness.
Yeah. Kind of like this is a bit like the Walker Bulldog, actually.
Yeah, right.
I forget what it's called, but yeah. They also moved the M46, the M2 HB mount from here to here, so in front of the driver's cupola, and yeah, this is basically a better Pershing. And a lot of historians has given this a massive rating of in terms of performance, but you know, it didn't get too much of a chance to perform, but when it did pretty all right.
Well, and things were progressing pretty quick at this point too.
Yeah, I know, because Korea is interesting. It's interesting because you have like all this new technology meshing together with a lot of the old World War II tech, and this is kind of a representation of that because it's a mix of the old and the new. Upon my research, the M47 patent did not serve in Korea, so I was wrong about that. That's unrelated. So printed part here.
Yep.
Printed some grills over here, and these boxes right here.
Okay.
And that's all I remember for printing wise.
Fair enough.
You get some sticker options. 2 for Army, 1 for Marines.
Nice.
It does have a sort of interior. And by sort of interior, I mean just the engines.
Oh, that's cool looking.
Yeah, no, it's like from the original M46, I basically just shrunk it down and turned it into this.
Mm-hmm. That's a nice little brick build engine. That's a fun little submodel to have in there.
This is something that always kind of bugged me about the Cody's M46 as well as Dan's most recent Pershing. The sloping on the front was always like completely off, and you couldn't actually put guys inside it.
So you wanted to make sure you could have a crew in there?
Yes, but yeah, no. Like if you want like have it be more squad, just you know, remove the legs. And just
you've got some options there.
It does come with one minifig. Fun fact: this is actually the original tanker.
Very cool.
Caught them off of eBay a while ago, but yeah, that is the M46. Fun fact: this is one of my all-time favorite tanks.
Very
and one of my favorite designs. I don't know why it's one of my favorites, but I got to do 2 of my favorite tanks in the same month, so I'm happy.
There you go, a nice mix of passion project and something related to the theme, now available on pre-order on brickmania.com. Nate, thanks for checking in.
Bang.
All right, back into the studio, and we're taking a closer look at the Hawker Sea Fury, designed by Brennan. Sturdy aircraft as always when they're coming out of Brennan's desk, which is awesome to see. Like that all gray color scheme too. Kind of a very subtle differences there, but it's nice and solid. It looks good. All right, wings fold up like they should, as you can see there, which is a nice smooth function, really sturdy. Once they actually fold down, which is awesome. It does have that sleek, sturdy fighter fuselage to it, so good job, Brennan, there on keeping it nice and strong. Spinning props as it should. Opening cockpit with space for the pilot on in there. We don't have any of our markings or anything rocking yet because this is still very much so in prototype phase. But as you can see, or as I'll try to continue to show you with my camera angle here. You can fold those landing gear down tight, and then it is ready to take to the skies off of whichever carrier it might be cruising off of. So this is the pre-order for this week. The Hawker Sea Fury designed by Brennan. Go check it out. All right, up next we have a 122 millimeter Soviet field gun, also known as the A-19, used by the North Koreans during the Korean War. I like the camo scheme we have here. John Canepa, our designer. Nate was our project manager on this bad boy. Nice little build, set ready to go. You can see we've got the custom 3D printed muzzle brake, completing the details on the end there, as well as some cool play functions down near the breech as well. I'll spin that around here, show it off again. Yeah, some cool functions there, and then you can see the muzzle brake coming around. I love these artillery builds a lot because they're just a nice price point, and they're already mock ready if you've got a couple of figures and a base plate and some terrain, so you can crank them out pretty quick. I know that we've got some employees here at Brickmania who have done some awesome things with just quick little desk mocks using various field guns and whatnot, so it's a pretty good way to break into it, especially if you kind of want to put something together over the weekend. I mean, this build doesn't take more than 15-20 minutes or so, and then if you're doing a little creative terrain work around it, you know, that varies on how much time it takes, but still a cool option to go with if you're going to pick up this kit. This is a straight up new release, so it is ready to ship, and you can use the promo code to save 15%. And last but certainly not least, we're taking a little closer look at the Korean War U.S. Army Rifleman V2. We do have those perfect caliber M1s available online as well if you want to complete your pairing. We'll have Landon in a designer studio at some point to take a little closer look at this collection, because it's been a while since we revisited the Korean War, especially for minifigures, and there's been a lot of updates to our printing capabilities, not to mention just our ability to create epic minifigures. You can see he's got a pretty simple loadout going on here, trying to capture that kind of generic rifleman look during this time period. Got a little knife on the side, canteen, some basic pouches. Nice line artwork up where the collar kind of separates from the undershirt there. I like the face artwork too, kind of a unique look there with the glasses captured, kind of differentiates it from the Marines even further that we released last week. But all in all, really solid minifigure and an excellent addition to this collection, and available now on brickmania.com. Don't forget to pick up your perfect caliber M1 along with your minifig. All right, Brickmaniacs, that'll just about do it for me here on a Friday. Make sure to use that promo code BKM15. Save yourself 15% on everything through Monday. And then if you've got summer plans coming up, or even fall plans, we're going to be all over the nation come this summer, so keep your eye open for Brickmania appearing at various events everywhere from here in Minnesota to out in California to Brick Fair, Virginia, out on the East Coast. So we're going to be making some trips this summer, so we hope to see you out and abroad across the nation. Otherwise, that will do it for me on a Friday. Thank you very much for watching.